Thank you for tuning in to watch Sixto. My name's Sixto. Today is finally a review of my Seasmont watch that I won from Troy, a bulk watch collector. I started the 2023 on the first, on a big high, winning a free watch, and after that, been all downhill on future watch giveaway, but I'm still stoked that I actually got this piece. It's not too bad of a watch, honestly. I have taken this apart for the purpose of showing you what this little guy is running. It's on a nice little quartz movement. It's a Japanese Miyota movement, to be precise. It's a 6S30. You'll see the case back opened up on this little gem. It's not too bad. It's a well-rounded movement. What do you call it? It's on the type of, it's a tuning fork type quartz movement. So I have the tuning fork in it to help give it that oscillation. As you can see right here at your 2 o'clock position, you got your, what is it, your 1/20th of a second. You got your running second, then you got your hour at the 9 o'clock or at the 10 o'clock. So by starting, so obviously, like I said, it's a quartz movement. The battery life is roughly 4 years on it, plus or minus how many times you hit the chronograph button. If you don't touch it as often, so you could get roughly up to 4 years. If you are always playing with it, you're cutting it down about, sorry about that, the bus decided to let out. So the more times you use it, the faster you chip away at the battery life. But it's pretty cool. Stainless steel bracelet. Again, a fingerprint magnet, stainless steel. Nice little crown. It's signed with their little logo. This was the time of filming. It's running for $220 USD, but that could change. Let's see what it does. Just sweeps all the way around. So it's not a mecha quartz. It's not a snapback chronograph, which me personally, it's yay or nay. And of course you got your date at the almost the 4:30 position. Push crown, final pull out to change the time. And once you're done, you set it. But always remember, when you're going to set the time or the date, rotate all the way around until the date changes. Then you know you're free to advance to the next date that you wish, because you don't want to damage the movement, because 9 times out of 10 you will send it into get a new movement in. You'd be out that watch. If you're not a big watch collector, then you'll be hit pretty good, because you know you got one piece sitting out that you may rock. It's on a female end link, or yeah, so they just pretty much hollowed out that end, and so it gives you that perfect snug for the wrist, so you don't have to worry about the protruding male position. Since I have it in this position, let me wipe it off. It's all stainless steel case polish, so you can see all the reflection. So it's pretty cool. Even the bezel, fixed bezel, that is polished. And you got your tachometer on your bezel insert, so that's a nice little touch. You got your batons, loom with a little polish around the edges, even with the hands. It's like a, with the light reflecting on there, it looks like it's a brown dial, but pretty much is a brown dial. So it's pretty cool. Gives it the brown black effect. Change it up. It wears well. Stainless steel bracelet. Milled deployment. The only thing, the problem right now, this guy sticks a little too well, but that could be fixed. So prior to give you the measurements, so I measured it from lug tip to lug tip. I got it at 52 on the dot. Since there's not much maneuvering to measure, so I measured 2 different locations. With typically I will, or would do, especially with the chronograph, because you got the pushers in the way, from the 8 and the 2 position. I have it at 45 on the dot with the crown 9 to 3, 47, 11 millimeters thickness, 22 lug width. So if you want to put on a one-piece NATO strap, you can. Probably will look cool on it as well. And I will give you a wrist shot. I gotta put the pieces back together. So honestly, this is a cool watch that I actually won. I'm happy for it. Wouldn't change it. It's a nice watch for a nice reliable movement inside of it, so you can't really beat that. And popped out on the other end. Apparently struggling with spring bars today. No. Yes, I am. By the time you watch this one, you guys were already seen the one that's going to be uploaded for Friday. You'll see me struggle with spring bars, because on wrist I am wearing the watch that I fixed, or I put a new battery in it. So here it is on my 7 3/4 inch wrist. It's cool. See, this guy's sticking. It's like it doesn't want me to take it off. If you had any experience with Assismont watches, let me know in the comments below. And that brings us to the end. So thank you so much for, if you made it this far into the next one. You guys have a good one. Bye.